This is gonna be a small, quick video, but just give you an update on what I'm doing. Okay, look at this. It's right there. Actually, breather. And there's a shit ton of these. It was so cheap, I thought I should just try it. I made sure it was from a US location because I didn't want to wait forever for China. But every one is a different seller, but they're all the same. They have to be. So I'm going to be testing it out, and I'm not sure how it's going to work, but for this price, to have a swirl pot, keep the JZ cool, it should be good. So yeah, let's install this. So today we're going to hook up the swirl pot, and the first things first is lower radiator hose, which is right there, and we have to install this. So now I have to cut. So I just measured this, took that measurement out of this, so now this will fit in there. I made 2 guidelines, so I know, so this won't get all twisted and the wrong way. So I think that's ready to go on. Making sure this gets tight before I put it on, because that would be a bitch. That sounds good. Don't want any leaks. See, that's good. I got a little air saw and cut off the pressure part, so now it's just a bypass. So this will always be flowing 100% of the time. Goes underneath, and we got that one goes right here. Here's my heater core one. This comes off the head. Make sure that's not a hole. I don't think it is yet. This lower one goes to the lower radiator. And then there's no sticker on this. So I was gonna use this just as a print, but then this one said life is a blast, so I'm just gonna put that on there, just for fun. Let's see how this works. I'm gonna add water wetter later. When you have an upper radiator cap and a lower one, you want to keep the lower one off. So when this goes in, it can burp. Because you will trap a lot of air if you don't. Yeah, I'm gonna need more water. I hear it. Go slow. I'm nervous. I just keep going. I'm seeing it though. Slow. I just keep going. It's filling up. Oh, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Fill it up. That's really good. Do the lower jelly. And we got a new swirl pot. Hopefully it works. This is just the bypass. Seems like there's no water right quite there yet. Finally the fan's turned on. Even though I have this, I was getting like an air pocket. And it was overflowing. It sucked. Second time the fan's turned on. Let's see what it's sitting at. Honestly, kind of hot. I think I'm gonna make my fans trigger on at a different time. I don't like how hot that is. So I just finished the swirl pot. It doesn't have an overflow yet, but it will. So my transmission is the older style R154. So under load, it builds pressure and it will just vent. And it vents inside the car. That's fucking gear oil. Look how gross that is. So the silicone doesn't work. The owner before me did probably a legit catch can. There's an AN fitting on the side of the transmission on the fill plug. Let's see if we can see it. Right there. So I went on Amazon, bought the cheapest AN fitting, 90 degree, with a push-on hose adapter. And this is a used transmission cooler line from a Subaru that I just took off at work. And I don't have a fancy setup. I'm going drifting tomorrow. And instead of that, we're gonna hopefully it vents into this. It is extremely ghetto, but hopefully it works. That's drilled to the perfect size, so this isn't going anywhere. I'll be able to see how much fluid actually goes into here, and it also vents. So super ghetto, but it's better than that. But it will be legit once I get an actual oil catch can that I could run off my valve covers and then have one come up for my diff or my transmission. And I'm gonna weld a bracket here that holds these up because this gap on my hood is pretty awful. Just so you guys remember. Yeah. Switching up to diesel oil. Well, what diesels do, they go up a hill for 3 hours boosting, so diesel oil handles heat way better than any gasoline oil. And all of the detergents and the stuff that's bad for gasoline motors, since it's a drift car, it's going to be changed every event or every other event. So I don't see any downsides to it. It's an only drift car. And running a little bit heavier oil because we were running a little low. And the Type X rep lip is on. It's just sitting on there. Gonna add 3M tape and some zip ties to mount it. And that's just spray paint, and it matches pretty good. It'd match better if there was a aftermarket clear coat on it, because it just came straight out of the can. Yeah. So I still don't have a overflow, and the cap that came with this started leaking out of the center rivet, so that wouldn't work. And this is another eBay cap, and that's not gonna work. So I got a brand new, I don't know where I put it. Brand new OEM Subaru one, because I get Subaru parts at discounts, but I got pretty low in there. go. And put a can in on it.